Hello everyone and welcome back to this drifting episode. Not only I'm going to play CarX but also Assetto Corsa and trying to give you hints or tips if you are like me a beginner in drifting, so maybe we can advance more and probably later on become a very good sim drifter. So let's get started. Last time, if you remember, I gave you the hint in mods to install the drift mode. Well, after you get used to this, next install the ultimate and then go to dyno stand, and first we start at the suspension and you go all the way here to Ackerman. Let me turn the car. As you can see, put it on 0%. It will give you the maximum angle for the wheel. If you can see, it turns too much, almost like 90 degrees. Then to the wheels, the front and rear adhesion, make it 90%. Usually it will be 100. Make it 90. And engine, come to torque, put it in the lowest torque possible, and the rev limiter to the highest rev limiter. This way, the torque of the car will go smoothly, and you have a better car to control. Plus, you have a longer rev, so the car and the engine won't start to stall and reduce the speed and reduce your drift. So now we can, let me show you how this will affect your drifting. And also in the settings, if you remember, I think, yeah, I told you to put 720, but with these settings, you can put 900 and all other assistance off, assistance for the wheel. So let me show you some drifting and how this will help you in to be a better drifter. I don't know what happened, but the game decided to freeze at the beginning of my drifting streak. If you feel the gear is a bit shorter, you can always switch to a higher gear, but as you can see, I'm able now to go longer drifts, better sideways. Oops. So I was able to get like ultimate angle. Another one. And the most important thing, your throttle control. Me too, it's taking me a long time to learn throttle control, but the most you don't want your car to for the rev counter to reach the limit. I went outside. Okay. So when you hear the engine limiter goes high, just ease up on your throttle. And eventually to keep the car drifting. See, now I'm easily getting 33,000 ad scores. Let's watch some replay. I love this drone replay from this game. You can see how much angle on the wheel now we can have. With these settings, I tried it on very different cars. You'll be able to drift them when you start get used to them, but see, you can go longer drifts, more angles. I always choose this track to start with because, as you can see, it has connecting corners and it's a wider road for you to start and learn more how to get more angles and try to control more the car. In the end, I want to thank the Goosiest. I watched one of his videos and he said about this Ackerman and the engine rev limiter thing, so thank you, Goose. You are the best sim drifter and the funniest I ever know. Of course, with more practice comes better results. As long as we are here in this game, let me show you that new car, the S15 Silvia, that was released lately. This is also an awesome car. Actually, I have more control on this car than the other one. Backward entrance. Oh, too much, too much. I got a kiss of the wall and a backward entry. Too much, too much. Well, I managed to hold the car and did it. Yeah, give me more angle drifting, David. What are you doing? An ultimate angle. Another backward. Even 35,000. Well, I would like to watch this car more than the other one. Oh yeah. Much smoother and better transitions between the corners. Yeah, here I almost throw it out, but I was able to handle it. Some people says this game is more arcade than sim. I found it fun. If you want to have fun drifting, you can play with this game because you need to beat the score, and it has a good variety of tracks you can go with. Even you can challenge yourself on the snow and ice tracks. And that was a full lap. Okay, that was a good tip for CarX. If you are following me, you can try it out and challenge yourself to become a better drifter. Now we will jump to Assetto Corsa, and I will show you how this game affects my drifting, and I'm trying to get better and better. See you in Assetto Corsa. Okay guys, now we are here in Assetto Corsa. As you can see, for you, if you are a beginner like me, use the tandobuddies 180 SX car, and the track is limerock. It is an easy track to drift. As beginner, it will help you to learn to connect corners, or adjust the throttle control of your pedal. You don't need to do any of the setup, just drive the car and you are good to go. Maybe at the beginning you feel like you can't control the car well. It needs maybe one turn so the tires get warm, and then you can start drifting better. So let's go. See, you need to keep modulating your foot on the gas to keep the car drifting smoothly. Don't keep a constant press on the gas. It will stop the drift and straighten the car. I discovered that by myself because it was happening with me too much before, and I was getting, what's going on? Why? I'm already drifting. But if you keep your foot constant on the gas, it will stop the drift. You need to keep modulating, always like giving a little bit and removing. You see how? Now you can see the smoke of my tires, so you can drift better in this car when you start seeing the tire, the smoke from your tires is coming out. You see, nice and easy. We are not doing Formula Drift, we are not in a championship. Let's see on third gear. Up. Well, this is my tip for you as a beginner in Assetto Corsa. Let's jump to another track and let me show you how to manage harder tracks. Let's go. This track is called Tamada V3. Later on, if you want any link for the cars or the tracks, leave it in the comment and I will give you the link so you can download everything I'm talking about. I started too early to get the corner. But also, let's warm up the tires. Okay. Still struggling with this corner. Okay. Okay, we got it this time. I should have gave it a little bit of break, just to, because it was like sliding the whole way. If anyone told you about the tandobuddies cars, they are easy to drift, we are learning. We need an easier car to drift so we can start learning how to throttle control, how to connect corners and take the best drift line, and then jump to maybe better cars, more horsepower. So at least you start have the idea at the beginning. Like me, I'm learning step by step. Before I was struggling too much, especially in Assetto Corsa, I was like unable to drift one lap continuously drifting. Now I'm almost heading a full lap, connecting all the corners and drifting better. Also, if you find the sound of the turbo is too much, I have also the regular version of this car, the older version, didn't have a turbo. The power, it's almost the same, but it is like a better sound. Let's say, not better sound, less turbo sound and the blow-offs or stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to learn with me more in drifting, hit me in the comments and I'll be glad to reply to you all and give you the tips that I know, all the information, all the files needed for you to get better in drifting like me. See you in the next episode. Bye bye. If you like this video, share the love and give it a thumbs up. And why not subscribe to the channel and turn on the little bell icon to get notified every time I release a new video. If you have any comments or questions, pop them below. Thanks for watching.